Canada's about to get a big fat reality check when Chrystia Freeland, Mr. Speaker, does her budget announcement, I believe March 28th, 2023. Obviously, I don't know why I said that. In this video, we're going to watch her make a bit of a speech, and then we're going to switch over to Kevin O'Leary. Now, it's a bit of an older interview that Kevin O'Leary did, still very applicable, still very relevant. And let's be honest, a lot of people don't like Mr. Wonderful. He's an asshole. He's a dick. Call him whatever you want, but he is a very successful businessman. He understands finances, obviously, or else he wouldn't be Mr. Wonderful. He'd be Mr. Broke. So let's take a look at the video here. It'd be great if you started it off by giving a big fat like.
First, the good news. Canada has made a remarkable recovery from the COVID recession. Last year, Canada delivered the strongest economic growth in the G7, stronger than the United States, stronger than the United Kingdom, stronger than Germany, Italy, France, or Japan. And both the IMF and the OECD have predicted that Canada will see the strongest growth in the G7 over the course of this year. Now, what does that actually mean? It means that
You're lying.
830,000 more Canadians working today than before COVID first hit.
Well, I would have to say that probably has to do with the fact that you guys let in 1 million people in 2022, and now you're going to let in close to 1 billion people, close to a million immigrants every year for the next 64 or 67 years, so that we have a population of 100 million by the year 2100. Very odd. Doesn't seem like we have enough room for all that. But anyways, here's what Kevin O'Leary has to say about Chrystia Freeland. Very applicable to today.
Let's go to foreign affairs. Freeland, a disaster, unmitigated disaster. Canada should have a front seat on its own bilateral deal with China. And Trump, and I've said this before, snookered her, played her as a journalist.
Technically, we do have a front seat with China. His name is Han Dong. Too soon? Too soon? Okay. Too soon.
He was not a diplomat. Why would you leave her in that role? If you are running the caucus, when you see disasters like that roll out, we're not trading anything with China. We're selling them some lobsters. They cut us off because Trump arranged to have us arrest a very important diplomat. I've gone through this with you before. Right. It's only gotten worse. We're not trading anything. We don't even have a seat at the table. I blame Freeland and Trudeau's not understanding the strategy that was being played on him to arrest her. He could have diverted the flight, sent it to Mexico. That is an unmitigated disaster, and she's still there. Harsh words, but Canadians have to deal with the truth now.
Was that one of the worst moves or non-moves he didn't do?
It was the biggest fault of his mandate. He had such a huge opportunity to put Canada at the forefront on energy, on all kinds of materials, on precious metals, on everything with China. And we're selling them lobsters.
Yeah, there you go. From a very successful businessman who comments on how Canada is run as a business, right? Because countries are businesses. There's trade deals with other countries, and that's how you make money. That's how you thrive. I don't think that people realize. I mean, I understand the House of Commons and press conferences. Our politicians are just idiots. They're stupid. They're very ignorant, right? And it's a clown show. But the back end of things too, the numbers and how our economy growth is projected, we don't have good numbers. And the reality is that on March 28th, approximately, when Chrystia Freeland announces the budget, right? I don't think it's going to be very good. And if it somehow is remarkably, exceptionally good, that should be investigated, because they don't know how to balance a budget. They don't know. They're not finance people. She's a finance minister, and she doesn't do a good job. You have a billionaire, a successful Canadian billionaire right here, who's commentating on the fact that our government is not doing a good job with finances. Don't take it from me. Don't listen to me saying that they're doing a bad job. Listen to Mr. Wonderful, who obviously knows what he's doing with money. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like on your way out if you haven't already, and check to see if you're subscribed. It wouldn't hurt. It's free. Thanks for watching the entire video. If you want to help grow this channel, you can like and subscribe. I've made it really easy for you. You can subscribe by hitting this button right there. Or if you want to continue watching another video, you can do so right here. And if you'd like to move on to question period highlights, I have an additional channel called House of Canada, and that is linked right there. Basically, it's just Trudeau getting completely destroyed and Jagmeet gets pegged by Trudeau because that's what he is. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.